I love when I get a book and the book is old but new. Like it was never sold, no one else ever opened it except me. And it's nice. It's got that old paper, 2002 paper, kind of stuff that I am used to. Um, and I don't know, it just feels pulpier. It's nice. I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure they still make books like this, but then I don't know. These old books, they all have this kind of soft paper, but the new stuff, it's very white and smooth, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. It feels more consistent, which is probably good. Just clear, crystal clear, you know? Sharp, really well cut. I don't know. I like the old stuff better. It feels more tangible, I guess. But now I've got a lot of books to read, and I have to find a way to whittle them down. The easiest is probably to do this first, so I'm already halfway through. Maybe I'll just finish it tonight. And then I'm going to continue this one. I'm already hooked on this, but yeah, I worked a lot on the website that I'm making, which is turning into like a dream archive because I have years and years of almost 10 years of dreams that I typed on my phone on Google Keep as JSON files. And I worked more on that. I have it. Actually, I can show you that. And let me take you with me into my bedroom. Okay. Let's see. VS Code. Yes. Let's go live on Index. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work or how you're going to see it, but let's try this way. And I'll turn your brightness down. There we go. And I'll turn this volume up. No, not headphones. There we go. Okay. So it starts on a blank screen, no cursor. You don't have a cursor. And you press B to boot it up. And still no cursor. It's meant to have to use a keyboard. There's sound effects, right? These aren't going to be this, but I've done Pathways. You already saw Dreams, but Pathways has changed a little bit. This is now where you have a cursor, you have a crosshair, and I changed the colors a bit. And now when you highlight, you get the info in that box on the side. That's it so far. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. I want to make these buttons at the top change this somehow, but yeah, that's it. Yesterday, me and Alex watched. I don't know if I even talked yesterday. Anyway, yesterday me and Alex watched River from the same guy who did Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes, and it was not as good as Beyond the Infinite 2 Minutes, and I think there was a lot lost in translation, so it definitely hurt our experience. this was fantastic. I am definitely going to get the next big volume. It's just all atmosphere, all vibe, barely any story. But when the story's there, it is interesting. The little tidbits they give you. I have no clue what's going on. But this guy's got a graviton beam emitter, and it's OP, and it's honestly, it's just like Guts's sword, but it's a gun. And the artwork is just fantastic. Look at this one. Man, I love that. That's like goals design, you know? And I had been writing stuff with a kind of a city setting in mind, a cyberpunk city, and I didn't know what was to come in this book, but on 3/24, the art style just completely changes and it looks incredible, and it's kind of exactly what I've been imagining. Like this. And it just gets so good. Wait, there's better ones. Let's see. Yeah, there's some amazing things. I love just the painted white dots on everything for the lights. It's so vivid because the rest of the book does not have that. The attention to detail is insane, and like the creatures, these biomechanical creatures are horrifying. The guy's really good at drawing the little details for these things. He's not great at drawing faces, but that's okay, because the faces don't really matter. They're not very expressive. It's just all about the vibe. The contrast is so cool. This person's just hooked up to a bunch of wires. They barely exist anymore. There's like bugs crawling around in their head, but the wires are keeping them alive. Fantastic. And just the design of the technologies, like I don't know how to describe it, the cassette futurism vibes, where it feels like old analog equipment, but for futuristic purposes. There's specifically this girl, she's wearing equipment that all must have a purpose, and it looks like it's designed like it's not anything recognizable, but it still looks like it makes sense in the design. Like there's a reason for all these parts, but it's also not very sleek. It's pretty clunky, and I don't know. Looks like it's made of pieces of things from the 80s, like Blade Runner props or Star Wars. I just love it. I love it so much. And it got really cool towards the end because it started explaining a little bit. I don't know, there's the administration and this guy, Kiri, I already forget how to pronounce his name. Yeah, Kiri. He's looking for this terminal gene, and it seems like there's a bunch of genetic stuff going on with humans, because there's like some really tall people and weird disfigured creatures. I don't know what's going on, but it's cool, and count me in on this one. That was a great read, and it goes fast, and you know it's good, or I know it's good when I start making the sound effects with my mouth as I'm watching stuff. Like if something says hiss, I find myself going like just making the sounds while I'm reading, and that's how I know it's good. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night.